Reichy!
No, it's right here, Darren. You forget about it after me.
Oh, there it is. Well,
I should just like shut up and not say anything after that. What do we do? Cheers. Cheers. Is it right? Is this
Up a little.
step? Like this, or should I just step down?
Yeah, there.
Right there, right
That's
there.
also an option, folks. Like here. This is my good side. I don't know what to do, Darren. What do I do after that? Just stand here? You just look so attractive. I don't know what to do. I should probably pay some homage, not homage, to Darren after that, because I know Darren when I used to live here in Missoula, and I was up in Snowball skiing, and for some of you know that I'm a good skier, I think. So.
Average.
And for those of you who don't know what Snowball is, it's a worldwide destination resort in Missoula, Montana. Gondolas, slams, a lot of ski bunnies. And I'm standing in line, I'm standing in this line. I don't know, Leah, if you were with me or not, but I'm standing there, and all of a sudden this guy, I didn't think Darren was there at the time, he was coming down with his two, like, genetically perfect children. They're smaller than, and he had Naya in between his legs. And he had lived, how's the microphone? Is it good?
Yeah.
Yeah. He had Naya in between his legs, and he had Liv over his shoulders, and they were like rolling by on the lift line because they get priority. And and I, I was just like, wow, that's athletic. And he rolls past me, and he sits in the chairlift, and he takes Naya by like the back, like a mama puma, like a mountain lion. Slams her off the chairlift, and then he takes Liv, like wraps her around his arm off the backpack and puts her on his lap and like rides off and like the sunset or like whatever chairlifts do. I think they go up. And I was just like looking at him the whole time. Because there's only two speeds in this chairlift at Snowball. It's either fast or broken. And so he just rides off. I'm just looking at him like, I want one of those. So naturally I get on the chairlift and I start like just like staring at him from behind. Just came past me. Well, to a really good start here. We did it! You did it. I was there.
We did it.
I was there. I'm always there.
I'm always there, lurking.
Where's Laura? Laura. She did it, Joe. I know. You guys, your speeches are killing me. She's like the only mom or parent I've ever met whose checkbook is like excited that she's had like 3 weddings in 2 years. She's like, yeah, ring it up, another one. They love it. Baby Chechi. I know,
You look good! Woo!
Hey, Michael. Stand away from the pole. I can't. It's obstructing. Nice. Did you run here? No. You and Tommy didn't like tame a family of grizzlies and strap them on the sled and roll up. You guys do, you understand me? It's not very green of you. Prius. So far.
Doing great, right?
It's normally, I think, tradition tradition of me to talk about my relationship with Leah or how we met. I think it was in college, I think. I don't remember any. But I think I just hope you can just take my word for it. That in those 4 years at Regis, somewhere along the way, a friendship developed. It happened. I don't know how it happened, but it happened. I think there was some soccer. Some scholastic achievements. I hope to get when we go to Regis, or any university, I guess. A hell of a lot of dancing.
Yeah! Woo!
Which you'll see.
You'll see.
Not my dignity. Still searching for that one. I think I'll find it.
Her face is fitting me. Right, good.
Because I'm a millennial. We put stuff on our phones. Except I took a lot of pictures of Leah. My speech is really far back. Where it is. Hey, Michael, you look nice. No, I got that one. Speak quickly, just take my word for it. No, I did there. Oh, there's a good one. Travis, I remember when you tried to start dating Leah.
Tell us his perspective now.
Darren was referencing when the moment that they first met each other. And I was trying to recall the first time I met Travis. But again, I don't remember it. Leah looked really good. I have a 100% chance of making that right, so I'm just going to go with that one. So I remember when Travis started was dating Leah, I guess. Dating. And, good fucking luck. Sorry, earmuffs. Good luck, man. Like, have you seen the Snyder family? Like, how do you compute that jawline? I've been trying to get in this family for years. I have one shot left. I am really far behind the curve. She has a way better tattoo than I do. This is just a joke. We can do the polygamy route with Leah and Travis. I've already tried that. I'm from Utah, so I can say that. Okay, it's legal. I don't know if it's appropriate, but it's legal. Yeah. Scroll through Leah's ass. Just taking photos of that. Oh yeah. So genetically perfect and the Snyders and the thing. And Travis was dating Leah. Didn't think it was gonna happen because I've been trying so hard. And I think we were like out on the dock one night or whatever, and it was like perfect lighting like it is now. Because Leah plans this stuff. And Travis like comes off and like takes off his shirt. I'm just sitting there on the dock like, I think this is gonna work.
Yes, we got it.
I have to mention the Snyder family just because they've been such a big part of my life, and I think one of the reasons why I like them. Am I talking a long time?
No.
Keep going.
One of the reasons I like the Snyder family so much is because they're just badasses in their own right. Like they have their own thing going for them, and like they're still like supportive of one another, but they're all badasses in their own right. So you have Laura, who I think has owned and started more businesses than Mark Cuban. And quite arguably could probably drink them under the table. I can take some sort of credit for that there, though. Because I've been doing that. I don't drink, ever. Yeah. You got Alex. The athletic one.
Where's Alex? Yeah.
Just so incredibly athletic. Extremely handsome. He's smarter than all of us here. You got Tommy, who, damn it, like you're like the kid in high school that is just so good at everything, but it's like annoyingly good at everything. Everything you do the first try, you're just like, duh. Why are you so good? I don't want to forget any siblings. You got Sam. Again, my last ticket into the Snyder family, Sam. Share some love. Just kidding. I mean, legitimately, he's probably smarter than everybody here. He just doesn't tell you. And I actually saw him speak at Lauren and Tommy's wedding last year, and he killed it. So you were at, and I'm going to get sappy here for a minute, but he was the inspiration for this speech. So like, I need to memorize everything. Nailed it. Oh yeah, the other two members of the family. Forgot about those. Michael and Leah. So you have these two, who quite honestly have, I mean, I'm a daddy's girl. I've never seen a bond like you two. I really haven't. It's incredible. I mean, it goes way beyond the fact that you guys are spitting images of one another. But I think I attribute it to the fact that you're both freaks. You're both athletic freaks. Serious? Anomalies. This doesn't happen in the human body, and I have to attribute it to a story. So I'm just. Did I turn my light on?
Yeah, it's on.
I didn't even know I had that. So I moved to Missoula like 2 years ago. And Leah's like, oh, Charles, like, let's do an adventure race. You want to do an adventure race? Like, yeah, man, I love adventures. Like, cool. Yeah. She's like, no, it's like a 50-mile, 6-leg adventure race up in Whitefish, Montana. I was like, cool. Just give me like 2.5-mile race, like at the end, you know, when everybody else is tired and I'm like gunning it. So just give me that, and we'll be set. And then give Michael and the rest of the folks, you know, the rest of the race. And she's like, no, Chels. I thought we were just going to split it 50-50. So I do 25 miles and you do 25 miles. Like, oh. What's Dad going to do? That's weird. Like, what team's he on? Oh, no, he's just going to run the whole thing himself. So It's like a week into Montana, like day 2 after the week. I couldn't move for like a week. And like, oh no, Chelsea, this is like welcome to Montana. This is what it feels like when you get exhausted to the point where your nipples are chafing. 50 miles later, I'm like, I don't want to. But beyond that torture, I actually got to see the true spirit that Michael and Leah share. And I was so fortunate that week that I got to see it shared between them, and I was so fortunate to have them share it with me and let me be a part of it. Because, oh, damn it, I'm way better at telling jokes than telling sappy stuff. Woo! Nope, not that one. One before. Nope. One before. You got a ways to go, people. Oh, okay. So again, the spirit thing. It truly is unique. I think it's a very, and you can feel it here, right? You hear it. It's just like it's a tangible, palpable feel, and I think these two have the ability, and the whole Snyder family not only has the ability to see the good in people, because that's one thing, but you have the, this is what sets you apart, I think, from most people, is you have the ability to bring it out of them. You don't just see it, you bring it out of them. And there's so many days that I wake up and, I don't know what I'm doing, or like where I'm going, or like where I'll be, whatever, but I must be doing something right, because I wake up and I have 10 I don't know how many of you are. I've like accumulated you. You guys are like a parasite. And I wake up and I've somehow accumulated the most amazing group of women in my life that you women are exquisite. You're so exquisite.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yay.
Yeah, Reichy.
Reichy.
And
Love you.
if there's anything that I've learned from Leah or from these girls, it's that the path toward self-love, you know, you wake up every morning and you love yourself. It's not done alone. You have to lean in friends quite a bit. I surprise trust fall all over you bitches. Just like, no idea. Just, I'm coming at you. You were there each and every time. You were just eating Chipotle. And I think Leah, I think you're the root of that. I think you were the reason why this group of girls is so special, because I think you see the good in each and every one of us, and you encourage us to bring it out in each other, and you encourage each one of us to bring it out in people that we know or don't know. They can be complete strangers, and quite honestly, that's the best gift you could ever give anybody.
Amen.
They don't make people like you, because you just bring the best out of everybody. There are things in me that you saw that I did not, and you forced me to find them. I'm doing good. I'm not really crying.
I'm crying.
I'm doing good. Yeah. I was not doing good earlier. And then I think that spirit, I think that comes from you. I think it comes from your mom. I think it comes from your dad. I think it comes from Alex. I think it comes from Tommy. I think it comes from Sam. I think it comes from Lauren and Julie. I think most of all, I think it comes from your grandpa. And I think, most importantly, I think it comes from Travis. Because I think Travis brings out the best in you. I've never seen you glow like this. I've never seen it, and it's so pretty.
Right now.
It's so beautiful. And the fact that we all get to experience it, I think, is so unparalleled. And I just don't think it happens very often. So there's no way that I don't think anybody here is not going to take advantage of, not take it. And Trav, again, I don't remember the night we met. But I do remember how you make my friend feel. She's never glowed like this. And I don't think she'll stop glowing like this. You're the only guy that I've ever seen to make her dance like nobody's watching. And you're the only guy that brings the best version of herself out for all of us to share and experience. So, thank you. Darren, you're really attractive. So I guess she's like a really good angle. I guess the way I'd want to close is the relationship that I have with Leah. I have a quote that I thought of with Alex. I don't know if you remember this, Alex, but I remember came to you with like, hey, I want to get this tattoo. It's like, I think it's from Mark Twain, but I'm not sure. And the original quote, I'm probably not from Mark Twain, but it's like, dance like nobody's watching, sing like that, and the love like there's no heaven on it. Whatever. That one?
Yeah.
You know, I feel like it's a famous thing. So I didn't want to get the famous thing, because I'm a hipster. We do shit not cool. But the quote was, and I just think it's perfectly representative of how you, Leah, live your life, and how I've just grown to just respect the absolute hell out of you, and just love you so much. But it's to, oh man, I got the tattoo, it's different than the actual thing. Grammar. To dance, cry, laugh with the abandon of solitude, but to share this with all those you love.
Woo!
So I think that's perfectly representative of that, and I'm on that note, I'm going to finish my toast. I'm going to ask you all to raise your glasses. To say to Leah and Travis.
Leah and Travis.
I know you will dance like nobody's watching.
Reichy!
Very well done, Chelsea. Give her a hand.